What's going on, everybody? It's just another day in the kitchen, back with another episode, and in today's video we got the latest and the greatest surrounding Yooooo, including news of a potential upcoming world tour and much more. Now before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to the homie Strain Beats, who's been cooking up the beats for these videos, so make sure you guys check him out. And while you're here, you might as well drop a like and subscribe and join our free Discord to stay up to date with the latest and the greatest. Shout out to all of my chefs in there. Now, if you're like me, you probably had chills while watching last week's Vultures listening experience that took place in Korea, as Yooooo would not only vibe with the crowd and bust out some dance moves as you guys can see here, but also pick up the microphone, which is almost a historic first for all of these listening parties during the Vultures era. And almost as if he was making it up to his fans, he would go on to perform a set list featuring the greatest hits of his entire catalog and spanning his entire career. Which left fans like myself asking the question, is Yooooo back? To which my response is the following.
Adidas! Say fuck Adidas!
Which is of course Yooooo leading his now classic F Adidas chant as we've been seeing. Now, interestingly enough, the following pieces of merch were allegedly commissioned for both Yooooo and Ty, although not officially released to the public. And while we did see an unofficial merch drop dedicated to this Korean listening party that I covered in the most recent Yooooo update video, I'm curious what my chefs think and whether or not you would actually cop any of these pieces. As I'm sorry to say, but I really don't think we're getting any official Yeezy merch for Vultures 2 at this point. Now, it would be shortly after this legendary Korean listening party experience that Yooooo would take to his Instagram, where he would share the following post with the caption, "Where to next?" And it wouldn't take long for Yooooo to answer that question himself, as he would share the following Instagram post indicating that the next upcoming listening party would be taking place in China, allegedly this upcoming September. Which would actually be such big news that the local city government would hop on the news to make this special announcement, letting us know that Yooooo would be performing this upcoming September, and if I'm not mistaken, it might be the 15th. Now, for all of my Yooooo fans and viewers, you may already know this, but I always love to share just how cultured Yooooo was, as he actually lived in China for a year after moving there at the age of 10 with his mother Donda, rest in peace, so I have a feeling his fans will be in for a treat. Now, among Yooooo's most recent Instagram posts, he also shared some of these photos from the most recent Korean listening party, and although it may be a reach, some fans have speculated whether or not this is Yooooo entering the solo rollout era, as the flyer for the upcoming Chinese listening party seemingly omits Ty and only features Yooooo, and fans also noticed the following Yooooo collaborator Oz Taylor posting the following Instagram post suggesting that this one might just be Yooooo on his own. Now, with all that being said, the fact that we've had multiple global listening parties I think is a very good sign, and I want to remind you guys of the following screenshot from Yooooo himself, in which he had an offer for an upcoming arena tour already booked, so it's definitely possible. And as someone that had the privilege of seeing Travis Scott aka La Flame bring Kanye out to perform 5 songs at the last show of the Utopia tour in my hometown of Orlando, let me be the first to tell you, you do not want to miss out and regret not seeing Yooooo, because he truly doesn't tour often, and of course you can't miss out on Travis's Utopia tour either. And speaking of Travis, Yooooo would actually show him some love over the last couple of days on his Instagram, as he would help him advertise his now legendary mixtape Days Before Rodeo, which I think is always really dope, and I can't imagine how that has to feel for Travis, of course being his mentor. Now, as if Yooooo's performance at the Korean listening party wasn't lit enough, he would also pick up the following jewelry, which I wanted to show off because who doesn't love them some bling? And while Yooooo's performance in Korea definitely had people talking for the right reason, it would be Steven Smith, longtime head of Yeezy Design, who would state on record that Yooooo's allegedly lost his mind and he's unfortunately just surrounded by leeches and people who want to take advantage of him. And also not before mentioning that in the same article, he alleges that he was fired in August by Yooooo and actually blocked on Instagram, which, if true, I think is honestly very sad news, as Steven helped Yooooo design some of the most iconic sneakers of the last decade, and I can only hope that The two are able to reunite in the future and hopefully cook up some more fire. Now, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I wanted to let you know that today is also the 19th anniversary since Ye dropped his second studio album, Late Registration, so I'd love to know what your favorite song is off of that one. And while there isn't a whole lot of merch around still from this time period, if you guys would be interested in me covering the Late Registration era, let me know in the comments, as I'd love to take a look and cook that one up for you guys. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, I honestly can't stress enough how dope it was to see Ye not only pick up the mic once again, but also perform a catalog of his greatest hits. So if you guys have the option to see him on an upcoming tour or show, you definitely need to. Because while I don't think one good performance alone is enough to answer the question whether or not Ye is back for real, I think that this most recent listening party is definitely a good sign, and I don't think you would regret seeing him on tour. Now, if you're interested in staying up to date with the latest and the greatest, make sure to follow your boy on Instagram at wedontcookfood and Twitter at wedontcookclips. I'd love to follow and connect with all of my chefs. So let me know you came from YouTube, and I'd love to follow you back. Now, as always, thank you so much for cooking with the kitchen, and let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. I honestly think I speak for everyone when I say that we're long overdue for a new Ye tour, so if you feel the same, let me know. And as always, guys, remember to stay safe out there. Thank you so much for cooking with the kitchen, and remember, it's lit. Straight up, and peace.